Hi, everybody. I'm with Maya, and this is Maya's second deep dive. So, congratulations for achieving that in 1 year. And today we're going to talk about a very interesting company. It's not a theory, it is actually a real company that is a global company, and it's already scaled. So, Maya, why don't you get us started?
Yeah, so this company is no longer small to say the least.
And who are we analyzing?
Monday.com.
What a name. It's a familiar name, obviously, Monday being the first day of the week. I'm not sure why would they name themselves, the Monday.com, but yeah, I'm sure there is a reason and depth behind it. Why don't we hear more from you about that?
Yeah, I mean, I hear you. They were first called The Post, which was founded in 2012. I mean, I'm glad they rebranded.
The Pulse. Okay, I don't know which one is worse, but anyway, yeah, carry on.
Um, they actually rebranded to the name Monday.com because they wanted to fix the struggle of the beginning of the week, Monday. So, as well as that, this company is headquartered in Tel Aviv, Israel.
Yeah, that's interesting. There are a lot of startups actually in the world
Mhm.
that starts from Monday, starts from Israel. There are a lot of Israel companies, and they tend to grow and they tend to become global. I think this is another example, right, Maya?
Yeah, 100%. And growth accelerated in what? The late 2010s, right about when global teams began adopting modern work management platforms. As
Yeah.
evidence, look what happened in 2024.
Mhm.
Monday.com generated over 972 million US dollars in annual revenue, almost a
Almost,
billion.
yeah, almost a billion, I was gonna say. And it's not
Mhm.
easy for companies to get to 1 billion revenue. They can get to billion market cap, but the revenue
Mhm.
is a significant milestone for the company. So, this
Yeah.
definitely signals more than product market fit.
hmm And it reflects global adoption. So they have customers across 190 countries. I mean, I personally didn't even know that there was that many countries.
I mean, you live in Dubai, you know that there are 140 nationalities there, so 190 is the next level, I would say. I agree with you. All right, so why don't you tell me more about their flagship product? What do they sell? What do they offer?
Yeah, so Monday.com, they offer it's more of a work OS, so a work operating system, rather than a normal work management tool.
Operating system, what like Apple Mac operating system, you mean?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Smart. So what do they have? What features do they have? Like top features, if you tell me the top three, for example.
Yeah, so it is clear that Monday.com does three things perfectly. So
Mhm.
let's start with them allowing teams to build custom workflows. So if we translate this to English, this basically means that anyone can build any kind of workspace for any department.
Okay. So the first one is the workflow, and you're
Yeah.
saying custom workflow. You mean they don't provide with like specific predetermined workflows, right?
You
Okay.
can customize it. They
Okay.
give you kind of a template and you customize it any way you want.
Actually, then it makes it easier for adoption purposes, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%, yeah.
Okay, carry on.
Then we have automated tasks. But what does this actually mean? It's actually not that complicated. So it's just when someone types in any type of rule-based action, any type of code, and it will run automatically when triggered. So, for example, on your task status, when you click done, when it changes to done, it will notify the manager straight away.
Hmm.
Makes things a lot easier.
Okay. So basically, I remember, and you might not remember this, of course, because you're young, but therefore you can ask your parents about it. And back then, like maybe a decade ago or more, the way to do this was like you bring people together, open an Excel sheet, assign roles to people, and then you try to track it, and then you follow up with them, and most of the job was about following up, making sure they do what they do. So it's a lot of manual things involved, and I love this idea of automation because then you can automatically like assign tasks to people, and then it will go to a certain department and so on. So it's great.
Yeah. hmm And then finally, we have tracking responsibilities and outcomes. So one system where responsibility means meets results. owns the work, owns the outcome.
What do you mean by that? A lot of nice
So
words.
yeah, so it means that Monday.com have made their workspace is basically where you can assign responsibilities to everyone super easily. So let's say if I had a company and you were in it, I would say, okay, you Sezgi, you have this task. You have to notify me when you're done. When there's 3 days left until it's due, I will send you multiple reminders, and it'll be super easy for you to contact me when you're done. So
Mhm,
obviously, linking back to the automated tasks.
mhm, mhm. And afterwards, you can just track people's performance and outcome and
Yeah.
all that. That's what it is, yeah? All right.
Mhm.
So and the good thing about it is just to summarize, like Money.com doesn't prescribe those workflows, rather than it provides the infrastructure. And that choice reduced basically resistance across different teams and increased the adoption. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm. And okay, and so what else can you tell me about? Like, how come? Because Monday.com usually, like before, this kind of project management was focusing on, just IT departments. So what's going on right now? How is that evolving?
Yeah, so it's kind of it's flexibility, you can say.
Mhm.
It helped adoption beyond technical teams. So this helped especially in marketing, sales, and operations.
Okay, so that's great. So it allows you to actually now multiple
Yeah.
functions can work on this product. Okay, what else?
Mhm.
Tell me some more, like how does the compatibility work, for example, for this platform?
So it's super compatible. So linking to our next point as well.
Mhm.
So Monday.com integrates with tools teams already use. So for example, I don't know if you know, but Slack, Google Workspace, and various CRM systems. So when you want to acquire new customers, instead of forcing them to leave
Mhm.
the tools that they already use, they integrate it into Monday.com. So it's much easier for new users.
Perfect. So they became a layer on top of actually existing tools
Yeah.
rather than replacing them, which increases the adoption.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. What else?
Yeah. Um, as well as that, over time, the platform expanded. So to include dashboards, time
Mhm.
tracking, and AI assisted features. So chatbots and multiple command blocks and stuff like that. So they focused rather on execution
Mhm.
instead of experimentation.
Okay, fantastic. Well, great.